watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career, felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight, and most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Calvon. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal, and scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. Can't get worse. So with much fanfare, here is Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC heavyweight championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff. Figures to present an even better version here today.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps to the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC heavyweight championship title defense. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time, has graced the octagon yet again. Johnny Bones is ready to fight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tom Aspinall. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight.
Good.
All right, early round action here. Perhaps Tom Aspinall could win this fight if it was just a kickboxing match, but he has got a decided grappling advantage, and most people believe eventually if this fight hits the floor in transition, Tom Aspinall will be able to find a submission.
Good jab there by the champion. Oh, nice jab. He's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish. A lot of takedown defense, submission defense is just being calm and patient.
Looks like maybe he's going to be in real trouble now.
He will not stop fighting. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. He's got the choke in.
You need to work on his position.
Working on his Ezekiel choking, he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Aspinall. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Aspinall's right back to the full mount. Jones is cut above the eye.
Nice transition. He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, nice hook by Jones.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about the dividends that it will pay as we go forward in this fight.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys, you start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Jones is bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, we will now re-rack some of the highlights for you from that previous round. We'll try to find the shot that caused the cut above his eye that is now leaking significantly down and compromising his vision.
Yep, there it is. The one that landed that really opened him up. That cut is in a bad spot,
yeah,
too. Right over the eye. So that blood starts to leak down. It starts to really impair the vision. It's going to be on his opponent to try and circle away from the power while not going in to circle away.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get
Oh, perfect execution on the low kick. Takedown defense is there. Looking to land the leg kick now. How about these two going at it?
game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed. Block that punch. Nice shot there by the champ.
And there's the single leg. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
That was a slick transition.
Under 3 to go, round 2. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Aspinall.
Big ground and pound. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh. 90 seconds to go now. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Changing the position.
Aspinall's back in full mount. Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. elbow lands for him. 15 seconds. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Good round.
What are you doing out there? Let's shake it off. You need to do exactly what you did in the gym. Let's keep your hands up, keep moving your head, keep moving your feet, cut those angles, and let's change it up.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, nice jab by Aspinall. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to lynch. Oh, goes to the switch kick and lands. That was masterfully done.
It's such a fast action. You draw reactions from your opponent, and that's when you find the target.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Jones.
Beautiful reversal on the ground.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Aspinall's back in side control.
He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Aspinall's back in full mount. Well, he's got his back now. Under 2 minutes to go. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Good work from the top here by Aspinall. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
North-south position, crowd just can't help itself but to laugh. Aspinall's back to the side control now. Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. Aspinall's right back to the full mount here. Oh, the ground and pound is there. These ground strikes are starting to add up. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Stop. Breathe deep and recover. Excellent job that last round. Your accuracy is through the roof. I want you to keep doing that. Put those combinations together. Everything is...
Boom! Body kick right there, landed perfect.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. See on that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Oh! my goodness!
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish line.
Back to his feet. Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Now he's got good body position. Yup.
Posture's up. Huge elbow there. Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon.
Look at that, going into the armbar.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight was done. He loves to fight on.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands. Jones is in half guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. That kick blocked by Aspinall. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Aspinall gets pounded here on the ground. The elbow there doing the damage. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Ground and pound strike there now. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. Beautiful ground and pound, and now he's got his opponent cut.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Jones ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Massive shot from the top.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Aspinall. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much rest.
Takes his back now. So we go under a minute to go in the fight. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Aspinall. Jones's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Aspinall's back inside control here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. This contest is considered a unanimous draw.
All right, so heavyweight title retained is the headline inside this arena here tonight. Congratulations to the still heavyweight champ. Once again, proven he's the elite among the elite at heavyweight.
In a division where everything can change in a second, this guy has brought consistency to something that is so volatile. What a